the west coast of British Columbia, Canada. Here, in one of the last great wilderness regions, wild salmon are the keystone species. Entire ecosystems and economies depend on them. Today, many runs of wild salmon are facing an industry which some scientists say may threaten them with extinction. There is strong evidence linking industrial open-pen salmon farming with the decimation of wild fish stocks in Ireland, Scotland, and Norway. Now it is happening here in BC.
From the air is the vast number of fish farms in this area, and the fact that so many of them are positioned right along the migratory route of the wild salmon.
Local scientists are reporting observations that diseases and parasitic sea lice from the fish farms are wiping out millions of young wild salmon before they ever reach the open ocean. The science is in. Over a dozen studies have now been published in peer-reviewed scientific journals, linking industrial salmon farming with the collapse of some wild salmon stocks in British Columbia. This one industry has the potential to threaten commercial fisheries, tourism, sports fishing, native food sources, and the ecosystem. There is a long list of problems with the way industrial open net cage salmon farming is currently permitted to operate in BC. The farms release raw sewage directly into the ocean environment. This effluent contains pesticides, antibiotics, chemicals, and heavy metals. This eventually converts the surrounding ocean floor into a barren, polluted landscape. Local fishermen are reporting finding that in the areas surrounding the fish farms, most of the fish they catch are infested with unusual tumors, lesions, and eye parasites. Only in the areas around the salmon farms. Traditional foods of local First Nations in the area seem to be becoming contaminated and disappearing.
Every year, 2 or 3 more beaches get shut down due to contamination. For some strange reason, it's always when a farm is put in.
Escaped farmed Atlantic salmon have now been found in 81 BC rivers and streams, an invasive species with potential to compete with wild salmon for spawning grounds. And each year, hundreds of marine mammals die in the vicinity of the farms. Despite the weight of evidence, the industry continues to expand throughout the last pristine areas of British Columbia's wild west coast. Wild salmon, one of the world's healthiest food sources, is a life-supporting resource for all of us. Are we going to stand by and let it disappear?